Let's start with kingdom Animalia, and the first one is Porifera. If you ask me, ma'am, are Poriferans the same sponges that are used at home? Yes, the answer would be yes. It is the same sponge which is used at home, which is called as the bath sponge. The entire body consists of little tiny pores on it, and that is why the name is Porifera. The Poriferans were recognized for the first time in 1765 by scientists called as John Ellis, and later on in 1825, Robert Grant gave them the animal status. That is, they were part of kingdom Animalia. Now they are more sophisticated than protozoans, animal-like protozoans, and there are lots of points of differences between protozoans and sponges that we will discuss as we move along with the lecture. Do like and subscribe to my lecture, and stay tuned to me till the end of the lecture to know more about this concept of sponges, which is the first of kingdom Animalia. Sponges are mostly marine. They are aquatic. They are rarely found in fresh water, so they are mostly marine animals. Now, in terms of body organization, they are asymmetrical. They do not have a proper symmetry to the body. In terms of level of organization, they have cellular level of organization. They do not have a tissue or tissue grade organization. Also, in terms of coelom, they are acoelomate animals. So they do not have a proper body cavity inside them. Another point is that in terms of germ layers, there are two germ layers. So they are diploplastic. They've got ectoderm and endoderm. When we come to more details about sponges, the entire body wall of the sponges, as you can see in the diagram right here, consists of two layers. The outer layer is called as pinacoderm, and it consists of cells which are called as pinacocytes, whereas the internal layer is called as choanoderm, and it consists of specialized cells which are also called as collar cells. NEET question, NCERT, do remember it. Choanocytes, which have tiny hair on them, and they're also called as collar cells. They line the internal wall of the entire sponge. This body of the sponge is covered by several small pores, and the pores are called as ostia. There is a single large hole at the top, which is called as osculum. So sponges have a water canal system. That is, the water enters through these tiny pores of the body called as ostia and goes out through the osculum. This establishes an entire water canal system, it is referred to as. Now, this water canal system of sponges is responsible for several features or important functions in sponges. It is responsible for food gathering. It gets the food inside through the ostia. It is also responsible for gaseous exchange. Oxygen enters and goes out when the water goes out through the water osculum, and it is also responsible for excretion, as well as it also plays some role in reproduction. Do you remember that? Now, the typical body of a sponge has a skeleton, and the skeleton is made up of spongial fibers and spicules. The spicules are made up of calcium carbonate. Do remember that. Also, the canal system in sponges is of different types. It could be an asconoid canal system, it could be a cyconoid canal system, it could be a leuconoid canal system. But the most basic canal system is known as the asconoid canal system. So do remember these important points as some specific characteristic features about sponges. Now, all sponges are hermaphrodite, that is, male and female sexes are not separate. They are found within the same organisms. Sponges reproduce either by asexual reproduction and they reproduce sexually also. Asexual reproduction in sponges can be by either fragmentation or it can be by budding. A small bud comes out of the sponge and it separates out and forms a new body of a sponge. And sexual reproduction occurs by something which is called as gabule formation. And this sexual reproduction is what makes it apart from protozoa. That is, sponges do exhibit some kind of sexual reproduction. The classification of sponges is also done on the basis of their skeleton, and they are divided into different classes. Some common examples of sponges are cycon, which is also called as cypha, spongilla, which is also called as freshwater sponge, euspongia, which is called as bath sponge, Venus flower basket. Venus flower basket, a small trivia about it, in Japan, Venus flower basket is typically given as a wedding gift. So husbands and wives exchange Venus flower baskets to strengthen their marriage. So those are some characteristic features about sponges. And Hyloneema is another example of a sponge. I think I've covered the most important part of sponges. Some extra trivia that I can give to you is Porterion is the tallest sponge. The smallest sponge is Leucosolenia blanca, the smallest sponge, and the largest sponge is Sphaekiospongia vesperium. Stay tuned to me, like, subscribe my channel, share with as many students as possible, engage with me in the comment section and ask me if there's anything else you want me to add or subtract from this section.